This is a warning for all future crypto millionaires. Something's happening in the market right now and you're going to want to listen up. Maybe even bookmark this video for later learning. In a short season of time, you're going to wake up and you're going to see your portfolio or portfolios at higher prices than you expected. For some, this will be their finally moment. And for others, it'll be more of a delirium, a euphoria, some kind of lostness in the happiness of the results they're looking at on the screen. But after doing over 1,600 one-on-one Zoom video calls with crypto investors, I can tell you one thing that's going to happen to most people listening to this video. There will be a life-changing amount of money drop through their hands and fingertips like sand on a seashore. And it doesn't have to be this way. So I'm going to give you 3 best practices that I wish I knew 9 years ago when I was first starting in crypto that you can take with you going into this final season of euphoria in the crypto market. Number 1, avoid the buy, hold, and hope fiasco. One of the great things about crypto is that it's easy to get into. I call this the sword and the stone paradox. It's very easy to pull the sword out of the stone, but once you do, knowing how to sword fight is the real actual battle. Because crypto is so easy to pull out of the stone, it's very easy to start investing without really knowing what you're doing. And then what happens is you end up buying and holding and just hoping, kind of like a lottery ticket. So if you find yourself watching this video treating your crypto strategy like a lottery ticket, then you have fallen into the buy, hold, and hope fiasco. So how do you avoid that? Well, that leads me to the second best practice, which is become obsessed with yield. Develop yield-bearing strategies, not staking with your central exchange. That's not what I'm talking about, but creating true optionality in your portfolio. You see, just like a business, you want to run your portfolio like a well-oiled machine, and buy, hold, and hope isn't the answer. But cash flow is the lifeblood of any business. That's also called yield. And that yield, that new capital that you're creating daily, weekly, monthly, is the optionality. It gives you creative options to both mitigate risk and also take on risk. Number 3, have an end game strategy. This is huge. This goes back to my initial warning. Yes, you gotta have a profit-taking strategy. You gotta have an reverse engineered exit, but you also need to know what the heck are you gonna do with all of those fiat gains. Here in the US, we pay capital gains taxes, and I have ways that I will be using very proactively with me and my members to lower our capital gains liability. That leads me to the leverage part of the crypto flywheel. This part of the flywheel is not about leverage trading. It's about collateralization of our wealth. I can use the windfalls from the rest of the crypto flywheel, cash flow and appreciation, as collateral to go buy bonus depreciation assets, for example. I can use this leverage to go earn more yield and parlay it into a bear market or a continued bull market strategy. So I gotta ask, do you feel good about your crypto investing strategy moving into potentially the most important period of the entire multi-year bull market that we've been in? If you feel great about your strategy, put a great in the comments. I wanna know and I wanna celebrate that with you. But if you feel like your strategy is short, maybe you're missing 1 or 2 elements here. Maybe you just are looking for a good community of other people who kind of see the world the way you do. If that's you, put a number 1 in the comments and visit my website, cryptoyall.com. I've done my best to assemble the easiest, simplest overview video of how you can use the crypto flywheel so that you can build wealth without having to become a day trader. You just have to hit the big orange button and watch it. And if you don't want to make this dire mistake in the greatest opportunity possibly for a long time, make sure you watch that video. And if you like what you see, you can schedule a one-on-one video call with me. Like and follow for more.